Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. All hotels in Imo may be shut down to public soon due to alleged extortion, harassment by Revenue Tout Association. All hotels in Imo may be shut down to public soon due to alleged extortion, harassment by Revenue Tout Association. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The Nigerian Hotels Association, Imo State chapter has threatened to shut down all hotels in Imo State if the alleged extortion of the hotels in the state continues unchecked by the state government. According to the leadership of the association, some revenue touts under the guise of government have been collecting illegal fees as revenue from the hotels. The association therefore appealed to the state government of Uzodinma to intervene over what it described as illegal and unabated operations of some revenue tout consultants who masquerade as government revenue agents. The chief servant of the association, Mr. Chima Chukwunyere, lamented these had continued to deal a devastating blow to the hospitality industry, which lays the golden egg in terms of revenue generation to the state government. He said consequently, the association has issued a 14-day ultimatum to the state government to arrest the ugly trend or risk the closure of all hotels in the state. Chima Chukwunyere, chief servant of the association chairman, who addressed newsmen in Owerri along with members of his executive, said that the association had consistently and religiously adhered to a mutual agreement between it and the State Internal Revenue Service (IIRS) in respect of payment of taxes and other sundry obligations. Chukwunyere said that this notwithstanding, the hotels had more often than not suffered a setback through the activities of some criminal element who subject the members of his association to extortion and equally seal up their hotels on trumped up charges with impunity. According to Chukwunyere, the latest in the series of the onslaught was the violent invasion and sealing of the Avestal Hotels Limited Owerri by an aggressive team of the State Environmental Transformation Commission and Tranco over non-payment of environmental pollution, nuisance which precipitated anxiety and apprehension among staff and guests of the hotel who were hot trapped within the premises. Chukwunyere explained that collection of levy for environmental impact analysis (EIA) and that of environmental audit (EA) is the exclusively responsibility of the National Environmental Standards and Regulations Enforcement Agency (NESREA) as ordered by the Appeal Court. All our hotels have complied With the federal government directive and the government has visited our hotels and had given us a clean bill of health, the appeal court ruling of 2018 banned all states of the Federation and the FCT from indulging in EIA and EA, and we are shocked that in the midst of this low patronage occasioned by the nation's harsh economic meltdown, which has pushed hotels in the States to a state of coma, men of the Entraco could be so callous and insensitive to seal up hotels without a court order or bailiff. Secretary of the association, Michael Mbakwe, who spoke in liaison with the general manager of the Avestal Hotel, Uche Melody accused the Entraco officials of thuggery and extortion, stating that a harmonized demand service agreement between the association and the state government had never been violated by their members. Mbakwe urged government Uzodinma to act while the iron is hot by organizing a committee to remedy the unhealthy practice, adding that despite all entreaties to stem the ugly development, they usually insist on recovering all money they have to have paid to the state government. The Nigerian Hotels Association Imo State chapter has threatened to shut down all hotels in Imo State if the alleged extortion of the hotels in the state continues unchecked by the state government. According to the leadership of the association, some revenue touts under the guise of government have been collecting illegal fees as revenue from the hotels. To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by